Good afternoon, sisters and brothers. This is God's gift. I wanted to bring a couple things to your attention that the Lord has been giving me. It is March 13, 2018, and I wanted to let you guys know what He showed me the other night. He actually spoke to me in the Spirit after I took communion and anointed myself. Me, my daughter, and another sister was praying to the Lord, and I received a message from Him, and I asked Him, Lord, is there anything we need to know? And I was told, daughter, be ready for the next event. And I asked Him, I said, what event? What does this mean, Lord? And all I heard was detonation. And I felt like these were two different events. I can't tell you why. I just felt that in my spirit that these were two separate events. I felt like one was some type of celestial thing, and the other had to do with, I'm not sure if it is literally a detonation of something or if it has to do with, my daughter thought it meant debt in the nation, because he was like detonation, and I said detonation, and he says detonation, just like that. So I'm not sure if he's shown us. I believe this is pretty significant. So I asked the Lord if He had anything else to say to me, and I heard California, slippery slope, and then I heard Saturn is the key. I don't know what He meant by that, sisters and brothers. I did a video a while back on Cetus, the constellation, and it was something the Lord led me to, and He's bringing me back to this. There's something with the skull that I was showing you guys. This is an ancient map of the constellation, and Cetus is known also as the beast out of the sea monster, and it's also called the whale. Now, we know that the Jews will only get one sign, and that is Jonas, and we know that Jonas is connected to the whale. Now, in this constellation, there's a spiral galaxy that I saw in a vision way before I got this. It was a pink galaxy. We were all lit up in it. Our faces were all pink, but in the center, there was a bright, bright white light, and this is called M77 galaxy, spiral galaxy. But also on this, there's only one prominent planetary nebula, and it's called Skull Nebula, and it's NGC 246. This is the skull that is the planetary nebula. See the eyes on it, sisters and brothers, and the skull shaped here. This keeps coming back to my memory. The Lord keeps showing me this. I don't have a full understanding of it, but there's something He's showing me with this. There's a couple older depictions of what it used to look like, and notice it looks like a fish, yet it looks like a dragon also. And here's another one. It's an older one. But sisters and brothers, there's something to this that the Lord is showing me. Okay, right here is Aquarius, okay? So we're ready to cross over to the next thing. And this is Cetus right next to it. Right now, let me see what the date is I have here. Hold on, let me fix it to our date. Okay, so here's the 11th, 12th, 13th. Today's the 13th, and I heard the 16th, so I'm going to push it up to the 16th. Here's the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. I don't know what the Lord is telling me about the 16th, but right here, this Cetus here is representing, a whale. It's also called the beast from the sea, which we know is the Antichrist who comes out of the beast from the sea. So if you look here, if we represent Venus, okay, now Venus connects into Uranus here in a few days after. See, I have it on the 16th here, but I'm going to back it out a little, and hopefully you guys can watch it. Uranus and Venus connect. I don't know what that means. I don't know what Uranus means. If anybody knows that, Okay, so on the 28th, I don't feel like we're going to be here, but if we are, you know, there's something to them connecting here. And I really don't know what to make of all this, sisters and brothers. But Venus passes over the beast. She goes up. And right after, the moon goes in its eye like I showed before. So let me see. I know it goes in there before that. I just have the moon set on a later time here. It's in the afternoon. But, you know, I don't know, sisters and brothers. I don't know what I'm actually looking at here. I just know the Lord keeps bringing this back to my attention. And He's wanting me to look at something. And here in the 16th, and then all of a sudden, you know, we have this beast with a skull, and it represents the Antichrist. A lot of you guys don't believe in all this, but if you look in the Bible, look up Achaia. Achaia means the great eagle, which is, let me see if I can bring this over to where it is. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Okay, so we're here at Cetus, and then you have Aquarius, and right there's Achaia, and that means the great eagle, which I did a video on that also. And if you look, there's several verses in the Bible about it, and it means great eagle. Let me see if I can bring this up here. An eagle. Okay, so that is represented in the Bible. So I just was really interested in this. And this Romans here, Greek Priscilla and Aquila. Priscilla means ancient. So it's talking about, oh, this doesn't have it, darn it. I hate this e-sword on here. But if you look it up, Priscilla means ancient. So it's talking about an ancient eagle. So what more ancient than the stars that God has set up for signs and for seasons? Realize how close we are, because the days have just gotten shortened. We just missed an hour by moving the clocks ahead 1 hour. So our days are shortened. I believe our days are numbered right now, sisters and brothers. So the Lord told me, daughter, watch for the next event. And I looked it up in the Bible to see if there is anything about an event. And there are 3 verses here. So if you guys get a chance, you know, just keep looking up. The Lord is showing us something. Definitely something here, sisters and brothers, with the moon, which represents, you know, we know the Jews follow the moon in all things. So as the moon is going in the eye of this thing, you know, we're gone. That's on the 20th. I believe we're going to be gone. I mean, all glory to God for everything, because, you know, I don't know the day and hour. I just know He told me the 16th. I'm watching out for the 16th. I don't know what's going to happen. All we know, Lord, is watching over us. We know that we're going to be leaving soon. I had to look up 3:16, sisters and brothers. It means from behind, okay? Entrenchment, that is safe. Archaeo, which is like archangel to me, that's what I see out of this. It comes from 3:10. Here's 3:10. And it's a car, properly hind, generally used as an adverb conjunction after. It also means, again, at, away from, or back, behind. I mean, will this be the day? I don't know, sisters and brothers. I'm just letting you know what I see here. And I pray that you guys are blessed. My daughter had a dream that we were at some type of resort in this huge hotel. And she said the water was crystal blue. And she said that in this hotel, she said it was so fancy. It was like royalty. And she said we could look out right at the ocean. The ocean was right at our door, and we could just go right out in it. And she was saying that this was the clearest water she ever saw, the bluest, clearest water. And she said that you could go up to the top of it and see everything out. And you could also go down below. She said she heard 37 floors down you could go and look into the ocean. She went down and she said you could see all the marine life. She said it was the most beautiful thing. And I pray that you guys are blessed. Keep your eyes open. I'm not date setting. I'm just telling you what I have. I pray that the Lord is with you all. We're going home soon. Be blessed. And all the barley, I talked to John Watchman for that great day. He just got a barley report that the barley is it's close to the Leviticus allowing how ripe it has to be. So keep your eyes open, sisters and brothers. If God can grow a tree over Jonah in one night, how close are we? I love you all. Be blessed. Look up. God is surely talking to his people.